We thought this ad was absolutely gonna smash it, but instead it tanked hard. Hi there, Lewis here, and this, what I've just mentioned, is the harsh reality of advertising on sites like Meta. It's very, very unlikely that you'll find a winning ad straight off the bat that's absolutely gonna print you either sales or leads. Let me show you an example of this ad right here that we ran for one of our construction clients, and like I said, it absolutely tanked. Let me explain a little bit more why. So when we launched this ad, we thought, yeah, great image, great social proof, great review. It was all looking really great. It was all tied in well with his offer. But when we hit play on the back end of the advertising and gave it some time, it actually stumped the gaff out in the court of public opinion. And, you know, people didn't like it, people didn't click on it, people, you know, it didn't generate leads for our clients. So, you know, we figured this out pretty quickly, but we had to kill it in the end. Now, why this matters. I'm not sharing this to have a little moan, have a little complain. This is the reality of advertising on, like I said before, sites like Meta. You know, if you're expecting for you to put up an ad and it to instantly be the winner, that is so unlikely. You have to test so many different ads to actually find the winning ads. Even the best, most experienced marketers, they go through this process. And if they don't go through this process, they're not quite doing something right. So you need to keep testing, and you need to keep, you know, trying different ad formats, trying different creative, trying different ways of getting your offers and your service or products over to your customers. So a little bit of insight into why ads like this fail sometimes. It's a plethora of reasons. One, these platforms, Facebook, Instagram, etc., things are changing all the time. People are changing all the time. The way people want to consume content changes all the time. There's definitely been a shift from what I can see in the ad accounts towards more authentic, organic looking advertisements. You know, maybe the one that we made, for example, I'll put it back up on screen here so you can see it. Maybe it looked too much like an ad and people are just absolutely tired of being directly advertised to like that. So you've got to be a bit more subtle. You can't control what works. You have to find what works. You have to test what works. You have to, you know, play to whatever the platforms either recommending or what you're finding or what the data's saying at the time, and go with that. Here's the real ads formula. It's create a lot of ads. The advertisers that make the most ads usually win because they're always testing and they're always finding new and existing ads that work really well. And, you know, they're testing different styles, different formats, and they're letting the data guide them essentially. Usually what I do is if I find a winning ad, I get that ad, I break it down, and I make iterations of that winning ad that I know that's worked before, and I test iterations over and over again to find more winning ads, and I keep the cycle going like that. So yeah, the ad that we ran for this construction client, yeah, it was one of the flops. Others worked, but what it taught us was it wasn't a waste. We know that this style doesn't work and we can try other options. So next time, you know, you're running your ads yourself or something like that, it doesn't work as well as you planned, learn from it, move on from it. Every ad flop is a step closer to one that actually generates you leads and more customers basically. So if you're in construction industry or any other industry and you're running ads, test more, stress less, and, you know, keep going, don't give up. Like I said, one step closer to actually finding the winning formula. So if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.